Well, I wanted to tell you a story about what I did this past week, which was unbelievable for me in my career. You see, I've been performing on stages all over the world for a long time, doing my faces and stuff, as you know. But now I'm doing this virtual, and I had 4 events this week, and we've just wrapped up day 2 of a 2-day conference where I was the MC and host virtually for an event. Now what that meant is that I was actually just standing here introducing everything, welcoming everyone. It was a great event, and then I would push live the keynote that was pre-recorded or some of their programming and so forth. And so we were putting it all together, and it wasn't just me, no. I had to call in reinforcement, a friend who actually got me all set up with this virtual setup, and he's someone I'm excited to introduce you to. Here's the thing about this guy. I met him a few months ago, right when the pandemic began. He was the one that showed me it was possible to get it all put together. And what's exciting about his talent, his signature moves, and his promise is that every time he shows up, he is 100% with me, all in on everything. He educates me, he keeps me excited about the events, and equally, he is so competent. When I told the client, I'm going to MC and I'll just play all your videos, the client started to send me the videos, and the videos, they were recorded in the wrong volume. And so I started getting these videos like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to do this. And thankfully, I have Jordan Gibby. Jordan Gibby is somebody that anybody would need or want on their team, especially in this setting where it's live in a virtual setting, which is extremely high pressure. If you've seen my videos in the past, you know the high pressure it is. So introducing Jordan Gibby. Come on, Jordan. Come on, man.
Hey, thanks.
What a guy. What a guy.
Yeah.
We've been hanging out
Yeah.
in this office for 2 days. You got to be sick of me now. But we've had a great time. And
Yeah.
Jordan, I mean, you're so good at keeping everything under control. Why do you feel that this is something that you have not fallen into, but created and can help others with?
So I think you've said it best, giving the people the promise of, everything you have. So Jason has a lot to offer, and I could see that when we first met. So when we first met, he was someone that I could see he had a drive that I strive to match sometimes. And he just does such a great job of presenting and also troubleshooting. So that's something I love to do myself. And I think this is inherently a hard field for a lot of people to try to figure out. And as you can see, there are always new frontiers to deal with and new challenges and problems. And one thing I love to do is help people. And this is something that I found is very fulfilling, is helping people find solutions to their problems. So if it's broadcast, if it's photography, if it's multimedia, whatever it is I'm involved in, I like fixing the problems and ironing them out so people can't tell they're there. And we ran into a couple problems he mentioned with the files and things like that. Those are unforeseeable problems that I've actually experienced failures in myself. So just think of someone failing a bunch, that's mostly me behind the scenes, right? So he makes it sound like I'm a perfect, polished person, but I do love to get my hands dirty with you and make it work.
Yeah, so I've had so many people call me, message me saying, how do you look so good on camera, and how do you have that set up and the lights and the sound and everything works? It's because of this guy. I mean, we've tested everything. We failed many times because of what I was not willing to buy at first. And then eventually we got it figured out. We have it dialed in. And here's the thing. If you need a virtual setup in your house, this is the guy you need to talk to. If you need to do a great conference call, this is the guy you need to talk to. If you need to do an event and have it fully produced and not spend the hundreds of thousands that literally a lot of companies are charging for production, this is the guy. And he and I do this now a lot for companies that are figuring out how do we go live to virtual. Now, Jordan, we were in the middle yesterday of, we did the morning, and it was like 3 or 4 hours in the morning of me introducing the keynote, and then we pressed play, and then we did all that prep work. And then we had about a 3-hour lag before I came back on.
Right.
The 3-hour break, I thought we were just going to sit here and hang out and chat. Jordan had a better idea. Tell them your idea, which was so rad.
So I've been in events just as Jason has for quite some time, and people love to see the energy of an event. That's what sells an event, is the energy. That's why they exist. That's why we all seek them out. And in a virtual setting, you sometimes feel isolated or distance from your friends and your peers and anyone that's involved in the event. Well, one way you can keep people together is to bring them back together with something like a video edit. So since I have 10 years of experience editing, I can cut things together extremely fast, as Jason saw. And
it was unreal.
and
I've never seen anything like it. Was like watching Da Vinci paint.
very quickly. So something like it's called a happy face video, something you can get at the end of your virtual event where we capture live hashtags from people. They post videos, comments, things that follow the theme of your event, and we make sure that it's seen and heard by them at the end with a recap video. Something we can push to the audience with fun music, fun visuals, and also kind of showing them what they may have missed. So then they're more enticed to go back and re-watch what they may have missed, which is a big, huge benefit of virtual events. So Jason's made it possible for us to do that with his studio and with the space that we built. So
well,
it's been great.
and Jordan has his own space as well, which is even nicer because it has different scenes and shots. But here's what I want you to realize before we play this video for you that he created on the fly. It was unbelievable. We didn't tell the client we were doing this. This is called the promise, which is over-delivering what we promised originally. We said, we'll play your videos, I'll be on and I'll do my thing and make them laugh and excited and energy, engagement. But then Jordan comes in, does this crazy, like I've never seen anything edited like this ever in my life. And he's just, I'm trying to talk to him and he's just like, doo, 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 doo. And I'm capturing screenshots of social media of what the participants were enjoying. And we put it into this video. And I mean, the client, when I said at the very end of the event, because we were just going to go with me going, have a great day, see you tomorrow, goodbye, we were just going to go to a slate, like a logo.
Lame.
Come on. Not with Jordan Gibby.
No.
That's his signature move. I'm just telling you, he's an over-deliverer. And when you think about your signature moves and your promise, how are you bringing that extra something? My friend Mark Scherenbrock calls it the 13th donut of the dozen donuts.
Oh.
It's just that one. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's just that one little thing that you bring extra. That's what Jordan did for this client. It was a huge win. The client went bonkers over it. And then today we did the same thing with another video. Mm-hmm. Wanted to show you guys the video. Wanted to highlight Jordan's work so that if you're ever interested in having the best of the best in a virtual space, it's this guy. Do you want to say anything else, and then we'll play the video?
I super appreciate it, Jason. But I think Jason says it best, over-deliver, over-promise, and try to match it. And I think, I strive to do that with every client, every individual I work with. And, it's easy whenever you have people willing to do the work. And I think everyone is excited to do it, and I'm always excited to help. So,
I think we did over-promise with this client. I think we were like, we can do this. This is easy,
and then we
right?
just strive to reach it.
And then we just hit it, and then we're like, hey, what else can we add?
Yeah.
Let's add a Jordan Gibby touch.
Yeah.
A signature move unlike any other. This is the promise right here. Enjoy this amazing video. And thank you very much to Ruby Ribbon, which was the client, for having us do this. Enjoy.